Hello everyone. Unfortunately, we don't have any video or photos shared yet, but today, Ukraine has claimed to have downed three Russian Su-34 strike aircraft. This happened in the south near Kherson. Now, the only photo evidence we have so far are these photos here, shared online, showing the ejection site of one of the Su-34 pilots. There aren't any photos or videos of the incident itself or the wrecked aircraft yet. Also shared is a photo here of a rescue helicopter allegedly deployed to the scene. I wouldn't fancy flying that, not after three Su-34s have been downed in one day. Now, from the Russian side, we have confirmation on Telegram of one aircraft shown here. The Telegram page fighter bomber, which is linked to the Russian Air Force, says, yes, according to my data, we have a loss. One plane was shot down. The reasons are being investigated. The crew is being searched. And here, another Telegram page says, a black day for our BKS. In Kherson, we simultaneously lost three Su-34 aircraft. Condolences to the families. A big hello to those who were happy that our birds were bombing the enemy bridgehead in Krynky and positions on the right bank. We warned from the beginning that this was a very dangerous operation. Recall that the enemy has already used the latest air defense in this area on November 25th. A Su-34 flying to Krynky fell into range of a powerful radar of an unknown SAM. Now, if I remember right, this incident which we're referring to here was one which was shot down near Snake Island, unless there was another incident which I missed. That led to a speculation of Patriot being deployed somewhere in Odessa. So if this can be confirmed that three Su-34s are downed in one day, that's very impressive. My mind first jumped to another Patriot ambush. You may remember how earlier this year, Ukraine used a Patriot battery to down three helicopters and two jets in Bryansk in one day. This incident reminds me of that. So, has Ukraine deployed a Patriot to Kherson to ambush Russian bombers operating around this region? Here's the coverage of a PAC-2 Patriot and its range if deployed to cover Kherson. It makes sense for Ukraine to deploy a Patriot here, as Russia has been targeting the crossings over the Dnipro with FAB bombs for a while now, which they launch from Su-34s. So this is a good place to move a launcher to and set up a nice little ambush, as seems to have happened here. Now, and here we enter even more speculative territory, but it is worth a mention. But I did a bit of digging and I found this from a Russian Telegram page, which I've run through a translator. This says one full F-16 squadron is in Ukraine, 12 combat and 3 training aircraft. Throughout December, parts of these aircraft are being delivered through Lviv. This is why they are hitting some towns I can't pronounce. Now here, the source is talking about Russian strikes which seem to be aimed at facilities and transport routes aimed at taking out these Ukrainian F-16s. He says F-16 training flights are observed over Romania and western Ukraine. And I'm not sure what to make of this. I mean, I would expect F-16 training flights to be, taking part far into Europe where they're safe, rather than Romania and western Ukraine where they could potentially be hit. Also, it's a Russian Telegram page, so take it with a huge shovel of salt here, as they are known for speaking absolute nonsense. But could we have seen here the debut of the F-16? If so, then what a debut it is, bagging a hat-trick on one day. But we just don't know for sure. We're going to have to wait for more information. I personally think that this is more than likely a Patriot ambush again. The Su-34 is this. It's a modern strike aircraft entering service in 2014. They cost upwards of $50 million each. 149 of these were in service with the Russian Air Force last year. 40 more of them are on order. Now, 23 of all variants are listed on Oryx as destroyed so far. But you may remember a few days ago, Murmansk airfield in Rostov was hit by Ukrainian drones. During that incident, 10 Su-34s were reported damaged and 2 reportedly destroyed. If that's accurate, then Russia has lost a massive number of these aircraft in a short span of time. which is definitely going to hinder operations. The damaged ones, even though not fully destroyed, will need repairing and will be out of operation for a while. So combined, this is looking like a very serious blow for Russia in the past week or so when it comes to Su-34s. Now, the location. We don't have photo or video of the wreckage yet, so we can't do an exact geolocation. So we're relying on information from Telegram. But the site of the shootdown has been shared online as being Chaplynka and Kalanchak. This, as in the past, been identified online as being a route for Su-34s to drop the bombs. These ones, the Su-34s heading up here, typically flying from Crimean air bases. So that's it for this video. We are going to have to wait for more information and of course confirmation. But it seems pretty clear that at least one Su-34 has been shot down, as we have the photos of the parachutes and the rescue helicopter. Whether two more have been shot down, we are going to have to wait and see. And of course, we are going to have to wait and see what this is. I think it more likely that this was Patriot. But of course, there is a slight remote chance of this being F-16. And also, we can't rule out this being friendly fire. Russian S-300 systems and Russian books do have a tendency to shoot down their own aircraft. Hope you found the video interesting. Now, I'm going to play a video from the Ukraine Volunteer Centre about an ongoing fundraiser. Thanks very much, and take care, everyone.
Good afternoon, greetings from the Ukrainian Volunteer Center. Today we are announcing a new fundraising. Recently there was a vehicle during the last artillery attack. A car in a combat is very necessary for timely change of position or evacuation. 2 metal detectors and 1 generator for the guys from the 93 Brigade Холодный Yar. Generators are the main helpers of our fighters in the harsh conditions of war. We also need 1000 liters of diesel fuel for the 3rd separate battalion of the Ukrainian Volunteer Army Volyn. Fundraising goal is 50,650. For the highest donation, we will send a set of glasses with the logo of our fund on the last logo of our fund. We will also draw a second set of glasses using a randomizer among people who donate at least $12. By the way, these are the last 2 sets with the previous symbols of our foundation. All reports will be posted as usual after the fundraising. Thank you for being with us and helping us. Thank you for your being with Ukraine. With love from Ukraine.